Hello everybody, and welcome back to part 2 of the Xeltek teardowns. This one over here in pieces is the Xeltek SuperPro 6000. Since I noticed on the main board here, it had a battery, like last time I opened the 6100, I wanted to check it out. I want to see how close it is to the 6100N. So let me get the annoying Cotty fed. She wants her cookies. She's off screen in the corner there. So this is a 6100N. We're going to open this up. We're going to take it apart and we're going to compare it to the older 6000. My theory is it's going to be pretty much the same. I will be putting a comparison blog post on my website. I think the only difference might be the AE801 or AE80 chip on it, which is the ID chip. But we'll go through all the pen drivers and everything on the blog. It'll be a while before I get the blog post fully done. But you know, these are $1,000 a piece, so they're very expensive. So we'll get this torn down. Might want to take the CF card out of there. They still use compact flash. I think 4 gig is as max as you can go for file size. For if you want to do independent or without a computer, standalone mode is what they call it. There we go. I'll just use this for its tray. Gotta just toss these in here. Cotty wants to play with screws. That's her new obsession. So I'm gonna log the stack up just so that I don't have to redo it by watching the video. So the first board is the PSU. So this is the power supply unit, and I'll show you a comparison from the 6000 and the 5000. Hopefully I don't get them all confused. This one looks like it's plugged in backwards. So remember that. Should be able to. It don't want to come out that easy, does it? Sometimes these just don't want to come out. I've taken many of these apart, so. Why don't that want to? Oop, there it goes. Okay. Just gotta get it just right to get this cake out of there. Okay, blue line up. And that was in there. White down. Okay. Note to self, because it's gonna be a while before I put this back together. Blue up. White down. Flex. Just in case. Okay. Okay, so that is the 6100N. Whew, there's a lot of material on the bench here, but all right, so these are hand tight, just like this should be. So the power supply module, get rid of that cable. don't know if you guys can see that, if it's focusing. If it goes out of focus, I'm sorry. I gotta get better camera system, so. I really don't like the way they do. I like the comb better. Ooh, and then they're tight, man. Okay. Whew. That's the power supply for the 6100N. 2020-02. So that is a little different. And this board was 2007-06. So is there any difference? You guys tell me if there's any difference. Leave it to you guys' eyes. It's gonna be a while, like I said before. This is 6,000. That's the same power supply board date as the 5,000 too. So what's R6 on this one? Okay, we got R6. And so we got the PSU. Next board is the CPU, or MCU. I notice on this one, it's got some insulators. So, and this says SP6100. This one here says VX Xeltek 33 SP6K MPU 2009-09. So looks like it's got a different larger capacitor there, larger capacitor there. Their designations look the same. We'll go a little closer here. So this one has insulators on it. Okay, Cotty gets cookies. She's an angry girl. Here, Cotty can get some cookies. Okay, Cotty got her cookies. Right, let's pull this board off. Okay. Let's see what we got here. We have the Atmel chip, 91S. Can't see the camera. SAM 9G20. SAM 9G20. Okay. So it looks like the boards are the same. Xeltek 2009-09, Xeltek 2009-09. So I'm pretty much going to say the only difference between the 6000 and 6100 is this AE801 chip. And maybe the way they assembled it, using a little bit larger capacitors and stuff. At least this one's labeled 6100 on the back, so I won't get them confused. See the capacitors there. slightly larger. But I still wonder what that battery is. But I'll take pictures and get them posted. So, next board is... They said there was something like transistors or something were different on it, but I don't know. So the next board will be the I/O board. That is this board. This one looks like the sticker's old. We'll see. Here's the 6000 I/O board. It's the same I/O board as the 5000. So we will. Looks like there's flux residue or debris on it. I don't know. Look at that. Sticker looks kind of... Okay, so we've got the I/O board. That Xeltek 07 2015-01. That's different. 2007. So yeah, the I/O board is slightly different. What are they using for a chip on that? You guys go, you guys can see that. I ain't gonna read it off. Maybe I can zoom in a little. XC2550E. XC25S50E. Okay, so not sure. Yeah, the boards are a wee bit different. See, this one's got some extra additional capacitors. So yeah, I/O boards are different. We got 2015 revision, 2007 revision. And this is the same board as the 5000. So I think that's our difference between the 6100 and the 6100N. Right there. But this got flux residue on it. That's not nice, Xeltek. That's not some quality control. Okay, next board in the stack. Let me zoom out again. God, he's sitting over here watching me. Like a good kitty. Okay. Next board in the stack is the V2 driver board, 2007-06. You guys see that there? And the V2 driver board 1. Same one right there. 2007-06. 2007-06. So, looks like the driver boards are the same. This is 19, maybe that's 2019, 23rd week, or the 19th week of 2023. what's this, 1110? Yeah. So this is V2. So the next one in the stack is V2. Or cake, or whatever you call it. Okay. Yeah, if you haven't liked and subscribed, you can. I mean, it helps me keep motivated to do stuff like this. So I believe the I/O board and the CPU board are married together in firmware. So the next board we have is the V1 driver board. 19th week of 2023. It's about 2019. V1 driver board 2007-08. I would say those boards are the same. Next one. Yeah, I kind of wonder what the difference between the 6100 and I got a 6100 also that's non-N, but I know they were saying something about transistors were different or something between the 6100 and the 6100 non-N, but like I said, the 6000 was the last one to take the CX adapters. And when they came out with the 6100 and 6100N, those were the DX adapters. So this board is the voltage pin driver pins 1 through 72, 2007-06. And hey, it looks like it's the same board. Okay. Next one up. Ooh, better write that down. That one goes in the stack is a V3 1 through 72. Got way too many parts on this bench for my liking, but we have to do this. Yes, we do, huh, Cotty? I talked to a cat. This is a good distraction from... Yeah, this is a good distraction. So let's see what we've got. Of course, there's got to be one that's going to be stubborn, isn't it? I just think I got to put all these back together. So I think the only thing I see different is the I/O board so far. Okay, man, I hate having to pry these apart like that. The other ones use a comb. I think I did a teardown on a video on one, but this is the V3 driver board. And V3 driver board, 2007-06, 2007-06. So no revisions there. 1921, so maybe 19th week of 2021, or 2019, 2021 when that board was done. So at least those are all labeled. Some of these are too. Okay, then the final board is the ground driver board. Let's get that V3 board on the stack. V3. And then the ground. That's... Ooh, that's a different date. Driver board, ground. That's a different board. And I think this is where they put the transistors. Because whenever you blow these up, you'll blow out those transistors there. If you hook up to high voltage or something, yeah, that's what you kill on these. And they're like a Y2 or an SS something. I can't remember. I got tons of them. They're super cheap transistors. So the ground driver board is different. So let me zoom in. And I'll do another video just comparing the two different boards by themselves. So we got the ground driver board. One's 2007. So I don't know what the difference. We'll have to look. Yeah, there's a lot of difference. The 2015 one's got transistor. What do we got there? U9. See what that is? Ah, it's like a 3.3 volt regulator. Does this one have one? It does not. So yeah, that's a difference. So there's between the 6000 and 6100N, there are only these boards that have different dates. Oop. Way out of frame here. So right there. So you've got the ground driver board is different. And the I/O board is different. And like I said, I believe the I/O boards are married to the main board. And Xeltek does not support the right to repair. So if any of this stuff breaks, you are on your own. I wish they would support the right to repair, but they're not gonna. Xeltek is a Chinese company, and they have an American office, and the American office, as long as you buy it from them, they are awesome with their support while the unit is under warranty. Cotty wants cookies. She wants to stand on everything. But U.S. support is awesome. I recommend it. If anybody buys a Xeltek, don't buy it from the Chinese site. Buy it from the U.S. site. You'll get the support from the U.S. If you buy it from the China site, they'll basically, if you need any support or anything, they're going to refer you to the U.S. and the U.S. will say you didn't buy it from the U.S. Go back to China and you're stuck. So I will feed Cotty her cookies. And then I will get this. Yeah, she wants cookies here. Okay. Let's get her to walk on everything. Yeah. And give Cotty her cookies. So everybody wants to see Cotty. Give likes for Cotty if you stayed in 25 minutes. So I will make a shorter video, and I will also definitely be putting the blog in the description. So if you like this video, subscribe, man. I appreciate it. And if you really like this video, I think you can give a super thanks. and help with the budget on this. So we will catch y'all later.